To open a corporate bank account in China is relatively very simple. Why? Because for now, most of the Chinese banks do not require any deposit from the clients. Like I said, it's most of them, and it also depends on your country of citizenship. Yeah, you might say that my company in China is owned by another company, meaning there's a corporate shareholder and there's no citizenship. But when we talk about the citizenship requirements for the bank, we are referring to the citizenship of the company director. Okay, for example, your company in Shanghai, although it's owned by another company, okay, maybe a US company, but the director of the Shanghai company is individual. And in China, corporate directors are not allowed. So you can only have individual director. So the citizenship of this director is very important because most of the banks, again, in China, they have, preferred countries that they want to work with. And unfortunately, many countries from the, for example, African continent and some of the less developed countries' citizens, they cannot open corporate bank accounts. When they approach the bank, and bank might actually ask, number one, a deposit, and number two, they can just refuse the application, saying that we cannot take your application. So these two situations might happen. So when you choose a director, we really recommend that you choose your director carefully. And this is why we've been, talking about our nominee director service in China. So if you don't have anyone in China, or you don't want to send your own stuff to China when you open a company, we will be happy to provide you with the nominee service, okay? And that person is going to actually, be a local Chinese person, or he or she will be from a developed country, making sure that your company's bank account will be open. And another thing to note is if you're already in China and you want to open a corporate bank account for your company, make sure that you make an appointment with the bank, because most of the banks in China do not accept walk-in applications for the corporate account. So what you can do is just find the number of, for example, major banks, okay, ICBC, Bank of China, Construction Bank, etc., etc. You can call them up and make an appointment. So that you don't waste time, okay? Because you have to travel there all the way, and then if they don't accept the application, you just have to leave, right? So this is how you open, and the documents required are actually as all the company documents, right? All of them, like starting from the business license, small and big, and also the records of tax. Like you have to register at the tax office, and also the bank requires you to bring the office lease agreement. And most of the banks, actually, we need to mention that they will send their staff to your office to take a picture. It means actually you cannot use a virtual office to open a bank account in China, corporate bank account. So your company should have a physical office space. And this is something we provide as well. If you don't have, you can, feel free to contact. But like I said, 99.9% of the time, banks send their staff at the time of application. Actually, it happens, in that time. For example, you approach during the appointment, time, and then at that time they will ask you to go to your company's office and take a picture, and then you can get back to the bank and continue the process. This is how it works. So with most of our clients, what we do is basically we drive the bank manager and the client to the company's address so that they can take a picture and then go back to the bank and continue the process. The whole process lasts between 2 hours to, let's say, 4 hours. Okay, and because this is how it works, no need to question or explain, because there's a certain level of bureaucracy here. And also I need to mention that, you know, in one visit you cannot open RMB account and USD account at the same time. Most of the time it should happen in 2 visits, because first the company need to open its RMB account, which is the main account of the company. This is where your taxes are paid from, and after the RMB account is open, you can make another appointment with the bank to open your foreign currency accounts. Foreign currency accounts can be opened you know, in one go, like USD, say euro, etc., etc. All right, so this is how you open a corporate bank account for your company. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next videos.